Alright. So, hello, creeper. Is that another creeper? You know, they keep on hiding weirdly, where it's kind of like, are they baby ones? It's like, no, they didn't do that. Anyway, so, what I'm gonna do is I want to build in this land. This is on my friend's server. I want to build in that land a purple-ish abyss with the Starry Night above, and this is just these are not my ideas. I actually got them from other videos that I've watched, and then and the cobblestone isn't going to stay that way. And I'm getting tags. I really hope all this goes through volume-wise too. A Starry Night type of deal there. I actually remembered I had to download Optifine for this because he did that at Big Blocks. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, maybe my system just doesn't like Optifine. And obviously it's going to be at a much larger scale. I'm going to have fun because I'm going to take out this whole area. And then I'm going to include little pieces in it. Kind of like the Easter Island Head's bodies, technically, because those did have at least body neck areas, and Stonehenge type deals, and whatnot. And of course, textures are going to be a little different on there. For the glass floor, I'm just using the two colored stained glass. And then I'm going to play around with the different stained glass, but the end rods are kind of important, make it look like a Starry Night type of deal. Of course, it is going to be a lot higher than that. I'm actually going to build out a frame first, and then the other one should only require all of these for different textures. If not, I'll go into my, because I'm not staying creative for this, and then do it from there. It's a lot of words. Yeah, so let me build out, and I really hope I can find a way to edit this so it all works out well. It's not going to be like that. I'm going to make sure it looks like at least a mountain eventually. It's going to start as kind of an arc type of deal. I'm really glad I'm in creative mode. These things would be murdering me right now. Yeah. And these I'm going to try to get a bigger scale as well. So, I have an area to play with. I'm sure there's an easier way to delete blocks, but I don't know. So I'm gonna simply put that it was a mistake to want to dig, and here's a nice sped up version of, well, digging and trying to clear areas. Alright, I just did the math. I have a 54 by 70 rectangle, and I have to go down 10 feet. So the area regularly is 3,780. So if I go down, that's 37,000 blocks. About 38,000 blocks. And then if I want to go down 2 more layers, that's turned on about another 7,000. Oh, I really hope the caves are below me. I know there are caves over there. But yeah, this is how this looks empty. So that's the area I'm gonna do this all in. Ugh. this is going to be a long process, so once I have it dug out, I'm going to start with the edges. I'll be back. Okay. Yes. Cool. Okay. I really need to learn how to fill because honestly, it took too way long. And as you can see, absolutely nothing but that little cavern I was telling you about before, which is all that is. So I'm actually going to just... So I'm just gonna say, yeah, it took me way too long to realize that I could just fill in the area of a flat surface with a magenta stained blocks. So watch my misery in very fast speed until I realize it, and I'm sorry for the squeaks, but I don't know how to edit those out yet. Alright, I think I am going to fill this, though. So... okay. God, let's hope this works. Yes! But... that's a cool glitch. You're just stuck there, buddy. Come on. No! Okay. Alright, there were a few missteps along the way, which I think was expected.
There was a lot of missteps.
Now it looks like a purple void. I do wonder what would happen if I put yellow and a solid texture down there. But for right now, I'm gonna leave that because I actually really like that. And that actually casted a big shadow onto my purple void, so I decided to go with a light gray. And then I'll just do dark stained glass above it. And now I have to use the end rods sparingly across the whole thing. As long as they're not in straight lines and it's all random, it should have the effect that it's supposed to have. Just nice. Nice little void. Nice void. There's a lot of mishaps on that. Redo this like twice. But now on to... this is not too shabby. Alright, yeah, and that is the last layer to do. Okay. So next I would want to do like little Stonehenge, Easter Island type of deals. But first I'm going to start filling in the outside, I suppose, which this is all going to be done by hand. That outside was something else. That took me about probably a full season of Star Trek, of watching Next Generation, to complete. So you will hear me complaining about it. I have no regret, though, of actually obtaining that end goal of everything I did here. No regrets. It was just a lot. It's been about another 45 minutes. I think it's coming along, though. I might need to forgo the dirt and probably do that as the last step. As you can see, sir. That doesn't belong there, sir. Because... Good talk. Okay, I should probably check see if these videos have actually saved. So another hour and a half work. So about from right there all the way around here, I can say I'm halfway done with this mountain, which is going to turn into halfway done once I get it all the way through because I still got a top to do. I even made a little hidey hole that has a nice little entrance over here to the inside, which is cool. Alright, as you can see, I am now 3/4 of the way done. This is a lot more time consuming than I thought it would be, but it is coming along. I'm obviously having more fun with it, because I'm just going to have another passage inside, through here. This is been right. It should theoretically, hopefully, right there. And as you can see, I also have to do more layers of the black over here, but I think so hopefully that indent helps. And then I had to, stretch it back out because I forgot the frame up there. I made a start. Alright, the outside is done. That took a lot longer than I was hoping. I got little hidey holes everywhere. Mostly proud of that still. So I decided it's going to be a shield volcano, which is basically a big hill-like thing. And so we'll wrap up a little bit more, but not by much. I need to get another 10 layers done up here anyways, so there's that. What I plan on doing with the volcano is actually right there. So it's the same idea. It's just 5 layers, 4 orange, or 3 orange, and then 2 yellow. So it's the same idea. But it's going to build up, and I think I'm going to see if I can get it down a little bit. Doing small sections is probably going to take a while, but not as long as before. And that is my end goal. I wonder how red would have looked. Okay, halfway done with the top. It takes a lot less time than the rest. And that is the effect I wanted. That looks really cool. Alright, this is gonna take another day, so to sleep I go. As much as I want to finish this. So okay, so this doesn't take as much work as I thought it would. So this is kind of what I mean by kind of like making it look like it's merged in, maybe throwing some stone up here. But down there, I've got different textures of different materials that should work to blend in, especially when I do the ruins in here. So now it's just okay. Can I say I like how this portion turned out? Like, I wasn't even going to tune back in until later. Yes, I just need to dequarter that. But just that, oh, yes. Ooh. I'll hold it close then. Okay. Done with the outside, or inside. And it came out okay. What did I just do? I just did this area. So, with all that done, there's two more things I want to do. Goddamn rendering. One of them being the ruins, and another. Oh, three more things. These are the materials that I'm going to probably wind up using most of them for the lava because textures. So concrete, terracotta, stained glass, red sand too, because I forgot that was a thing until I searched it. So yeah, and I'm gonna have a few flows. I don't want to overdo it, so there's probably gonna be a flow. All right. So while it doesn't exactly look like lava at the moment, so that's concrete. That would be terracotta, I believe. Um, no, sorry, that's terracotta. That's concrete. Both those are concrete, actually. And then red sandstone and whatnot. So while that doesn't actually look bad yet, we'll see how it goes after I start layering it a bit. Alright. So I didn't want to overdo the lava, and plus it does take time to do it. But not as long as everything else. So, I think this is the final one I'm going to do for the lava. I might add a little bit more later on. I started to figure out what I could actually do with this stuff. So it actually looks pretty cool in my opinion. And if you go out further, it does actually look like it's lava. Now, you might be asking why not use actual lava, because this world's normally not in creative, and I will die in 2 seconds if I use actual lava. Uh, but this one's actually my favorite, because it's just a thin one, and I got more comfortable with it. Oh, hello, zombie. And yeah, it just looks cool. It looks like it's a volcano, or at least something's erupting out of it. And now alright, so while this isn't complete, this is probably as good as it's gonna get. Um, which is completely fine. I mean, maybe I will be continually adding on to it and showing everything else to it. But as of right now, here are my ruins. If I could figure out how to, I can't figure it out. Hold on. Okay. I did figure out some lighting. See, well, obviously down there you can see the end rod. And over here I actually have shroom lights hidden behind it. Yes, here are my little ruins for right now. That's not supposed to be there. There we go. Probably should have left it there. Enderman, of course, have visited me. I mean, it's still a work in progress, but right now this is probably as good as it's gonna get. It's taken like a week just to complete this whole thing. And they're not supposed to be even or anything. That was probably the only one that came close. But yeah, so here's my little gateway. I still need to take this down. I leave this actually. Here's my little gateway. I'm gonna incorporate a bit more. Future videos might have more of this being done. But for right now, and this one's my favorite, this is done. So we started with a floor, ridiculously sized built, and a ceiling off of the same effect, along with some awesome lava that just looks so great. I'm actually in love with the lava, except for the pieces I don't render. And during the daytime, you can actually see some yellow on the other underneath. And then we've built a massive formation, which was the majority of the work, that has some fantastic lava coming down the side. And eventually that will get touched up as well. And then a little leak of lava, some little hidey holes for future use, and for now, that is a volcano that was originally supposed to be a mountain, and has lava, nice fog effects everywhere, and yeah, so if you guys made it this far, thank you for watching. It's obviously going to be my first video for Minecraft. The next one is probably going to be a sewer drain of some sort, which will be using the same type of effects for the most part. I mean, I know this could be better, but for a big build, I'm actually pretty happy with it. So again, thank you for watching, and remember, the floor is lava.